homeboys and homegirls, you're back with your girl Shamir, and yes, I am alone. This video I'm going to be doing a story time. I'm just going to be telling it all, y'all. Like, do not judge me on the story time because the story time took place in my younger days, okay? And if any of my ex-girlfriends happen to see this video, this is old. It's just for fun. It's just for kikis, okay? So let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna just go over the characters so no one is confused and no one is lost. Okay, so Veronica is my girlfriend. Stacy is my ex-girlfriend, okay? And then it's my best friend. And then it's me, okay? So those are the characters in this story time, so no one is lost and no one's confused, okay? One night, it was a long time ago, my best friend, it was the weekend, my best friend, she wanted to hang out, but she happened to be hanging out with one of my ex-girlfriends. That's how I met my ex-girlfriend. I met my ex-girlfriend through my best friend, but those two, they were still friends. She wanted to hang out with me that weekend, but she was also hanging out with my ex-girlfriend. So I'm like, all right, but you know, I got my new girlfriend with me. You know, I only get to see her on the weekends or whatever. So is Stacy gonna be cool with that? So Stacy is the ex-girlfriend, all right. Stacy is the ex-girlfriend. So I'm like, is Stacy all right with that? Like, do she still want to hang out? Because I'm going to hang out with my girlfriend because I only get to see her on the weekends. So my girlfriend name is going to be Veronica, okay? My best friend like, girl, come on, fuck her. I don't care. Like, she be all right. Like, saying this about Stacy. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Like, as long as my new girlfriend don't care, then I guess we good. So I was the only one driving at the time, so I go to pick up my best friend and Stacy, and then we went to go pick up my girlfriend. So my girlfriend, current girlfriend, Veronica, she a little taller or whatever. So, and Stacy was short, and I can't remember who was in the front passenger seat. So my best friend was going to drive my car. Somebody was in the passenger seat. I can't remember who it was. So that left me, Stacy, and Veronica in the back seat. So Stacy sat in the middle, I sat on the right, and Veronica sat on the left, okay? And it's nighttime by now, y'all. So, you know, when you're young, we were just all about drinking, smoking, whatever, having fun. So we was gonna hang over one of our homegirls' house because she had her own place at the time. So we was gonna go over her house, we gonna smoke, drink, you know, just have fun, just chill or whatever. So on the ride down to our homegirl house, Stacy starts to rub on my leg, y'all. Mind you, my girlfriend is sitting on the other side, on her left side, and I'm on Stacy's right side. So Stacy gets to rubbing on my leg, and then I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, do you not see my girlfriend right here? So she started rubbing on my leg and then moving her hands. I had on sweatpants at the time, or like some loose jeans, something, because she got her hand in my pants, y'all. So that's when she started like rubbing on my lady parts. I'm like, yo, this bitch is crazy. But of course, me being the person I was back then, I let her. Like, y'all can call me what you want. I was a player, I was a dog. I should have been like, girl, get your fucking hands on me. But I ain't want to make no scene, you know. So I just let her rub on me and whatever. She was getting a kick out of it, so whatever. Let's just get it over with and whatever. So we finally makes it down the road to my homegirl house, and we in there, we started like drinking, smoking, you know, having fun. I felt the vibes from Stacy. Like, she like had an attitude, but it was like, why you had an attitude when you know I was bringing my girlfriend with me? Like, what is all the attitude for? So I can feel like her vibes, like her snappy remarks at me and rolling her eyes at me. But mind you, she was just in the back seat rubbing up on me, y'all. Girls is crazy. I don't know. So she like, then we start drinking even more, and I just start feeling the evil eyes even more from her. So I'm like, you know what, bitch, I don't go with you no more. I don't even know why you tripping right now. I'm here with my current girlfriend right now. I'm here with Veronica. Like, bitch, Just sit your ass down. So everybody at this point is just drunk and high at this point. So me and Veronica, we sneaked out to my car, right? It was like dark, it was like drizzling a little bit outside, so we just basically went out there to just have some alone time. You know, we was drinking, we was a little tipsy or whatever, we just wanted some alone time. So we just was like talking at first outside the car, and then, you know, that's when we got the kissing and the rubbing up on each other. And you know me, I'ma just, you know what you trying to do. We ain't had no bed or nothing, but I like spontaneous shit like it. So we gets in the back seat of my car, and that's when we just started having sex, you know, getting it in, doing the zoo, okay? So we was in that car, like, getting it in, y'all. Like, the windows was fogged up. It was so foggy, steamy. Like, you could not see outside of the windows at all, right? Next thing you know, we hear this knock on the window, like, and then somebody all peeking through, trying to clear the fog off the window. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck is that? And I already knew who it was, because who else would it be, y'all?
It was my ex-girlfriend.
It's like, Stacy, what are you doing? Like, why are you out here? Obviously, if me and Veronica came out here together alone, we want some alone time. So Stacy knocking on the window, looking all in the window. I guess she seen us doing something, because next thing you know, she go back in the house. And I'm like, let's just get out this car. She done fucked up our whole flow or whatever. So we go back in the house, and she mad. She even madder than what she was at first, y'all. She even madder. So I guess she went back inside and told my best friend that me and Veronica was in the back seat having sex or whatever. But of course, my best friend, she don't give a fuck. Like, she was rich at the time. She's like, girl, why would you even go out there? Like, why would you even worry about her? Like, y'all do not go together no more. So after that, she kind of fucked up the vibes, and I'm like, you know what, it's getting late. Like, I don't like being around people who feel all awkward and just having attitude. So that basically ended the fucking night. So that's when we got back in the car. My best friend, she drove again. The same person was in the front passenger seat, but I cannot remember who it was. We sat in like the same, hold on. This time I was in the middle. Stacy was on this side, and Veronica was in the same seat that she was in. Okay, and so that's when my trifling ass, y'all, I was just so fucking trifling. That's when my trifling ass started feeling on Stacy. I don't know why I did that, y'all. Like, God, I'm starting to feel so embarrassed telling this shit, but that's when I start feeling on Stacy, because you know when somebody mad at you, you start picking with them, like plucking with them, trying to fill them out or whatever. But I already knew she was fucking mad. She was fucking heated. So I get the rubber on her, and she looking at me like rolling her eyes, but liking it. She liking it at the same time. And Veronica, she couldn't see me or whatever, because you know we had coats on at this time. You know, it was cold outside. It was winter. So, and we bunched up in the back seat, so she couldn't really see what I was doing. That's when I started rubbing on Stacy, messing with her, cutting my eyes at her like, girl, stop playing. You know, like bagging it. Girl, I was just off the fucking chain. So that's when I get the rubbing on Stacy and rubbing on her little cootie catter. And I was like, you know what, let me stop. I gotta stop, because Veronica, she might end up seeing me or whatever, because she in my face at the same time. Don't even know how I was able to do that sitting next to my girlfriend, because I think my girlfriend had her leg on, you know, when you're in the back seat and you going up with somebody, like her right leg was on my leg, like her legs was crossed and her leg was on my leg. So I guess that's how she didn't see what I was doing, because I guess her own leg was blocking her from seeing what was going on or whatever. So we driving up the road, because my girlfriend, she lived in a different city at the time, so we went up the road to drop her off at her house. So she was the first one to get dropped off. So, you know, we said our goodbyes or whatever, and that was that. And I don't think she never seen Stacy or me touching each other at all. So that's when Veronica leaves. She goes in the house, whatever. We dropped her off. So when she gets out the car, of course Stacy starts tripping. She starts losing it, y'all. So she like, you so fucking trifling. Like, how the fuck you gonna do that? You just going off, y'all. Just going the fuck off.
Like, Shamir, you so fucking trifling. You's a fucking dog. Like, you know I still fucking love you. You know I still got fucking feelings with you. How you gonna do this to me?
So, me just being the charmer that I am, you know, I just console her, booed up with her that night. But we didn't do anything after that, y'all. Like, that was that, you know. And then we ended up dropping Stacy crazy ass off. And then I was started like blowing my girlfriend up, because at that point it's like, bitch, did she know? Do she know? So I was like so fucking nervous. So I'm like blowing her phone up, calling her, you know, just trying to see if she knew what was going on. But she didn't know what was going on. She didn't have a clue, you know. She thought it just was all about her that night, which it was. But my ex-girlfriend started it, y'all. Like, she started it. If she didn't start it, then I wouldn't have finished it. Put it like that, okay? Because I wasn't that trifling. I was trifling, but I wasn't that trifling, y'all. So I just was calling her, you know. Then she finally picked up. She seemed good, in a good mood. She just was dwelling off our night, like,
oh my god, tonight was so much fun. Like, oh my god, I had so much fun.
You know, she was in another fucking world. So I'm like, okay, good. My girl's good, then I'm good. Like, Stacy might be mad, but that's Stacy's problem, okay? Me and Stacy don't go together no more, okay? So, yeah, Stacy, I'm sorry if you felt like I led you on, but you started it. If you didn't start rubbing on me, then we wouldn't even have that problem. Right or wrong, y'all? Right or wrong? Me and my best friend went back to my best friend's house. I stayed over her house like every single night or whatever. We were just talking about the night, and I told her what was going on, what I did and stuff. She was like, hey, Shem, you was a dog. She used to always call me a dog. She was like, Shem, you was a fucking dog. You act just like a nigga. You was a fucking dog. But she was cracking up. We was kikiing or whatever. So yeah, y'all, that's basically my trifling ass story. But like I said, do not judge me. I was young. You know, I'm not doing shit like that right now. So yeah, that's my story. Let me know if you guys want more stories like this, because trust me, I have a ton of them, honey. So if you want to know any more stories, you want to hear any more stories, just comment down below. Let me know how you guys like this story, and if you guys want to see any more stories. And yeah, I'm gonna call y'all back.